Hello. We're going to be talking about manifesting financial abundance. I am just setting up everything, going live. Hi, YouTube. Um, Today, I am going to be talking about 3 things you need to know to manifest financial abundance. Just let me get my cameras as close together as possible. Hello. Today, we're going to be talking about manifesting financial abundance. So, just getting things set up. While I'm setting up and waiting to see if others can join, I want to make sure that you guys know this week I have a free workshop that I'm super excited about. It's called 3 Days to Detach from the Outcome. It's really about how to let go of attaching and trying to control your dreams so it can flow to you effortlessly. It's about letting go, surrender, trust, all those things that help us manifest. It's a completely free workshop, 3 days to detach from the outcome. I will link to it here on YouTube in the description, and it's linked in my bio. So just wanted to let you guys know it starts on Wednesday, and I'm having live question and answers for it as well. So hope you guys can join me. But today, I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is financial abundance and manifesting financial abundance. What I've been learning along my journey, as well as I've incorporated lots of expertise from experts in the field of manifesting financial abundance, which I, studied relentlessly. So I thought I would share that as well. So it's a combination of things that have helped me. Please DM you. Sure, I will DM you the link. And things that are, law of attraction and spirituality experts have been teaching. So let's jump right in. The first thing that you need to know to manifest financial abundance is that it's 100% about mindset. If you listen to the most successful people in the world and some of the most successful entrepreneurs and people that have been self-made, they talk a lot about mindset and how important it is to getting to success, but also manifesting from a place of rest, manifesting from a place of stability, right? Because you don't want to try to get there and then not be happy or not enjoy the journey. So mindset is a way to be able to attain this financial abundance from a place of peace. And there's a couple things you want to make sure that you have when it comes to a money mindset, right? I have my notes. That's what I'm looking at here. The first one is you want to develop the psychology of perseverance and resiliency. As you go along your journey of manifesting financial abundance, you're going to hit a lot of life challenges, obstacles. I have a business. If you have a business, you know that. And if you don't have this mindset of perseverance, then you're going to not make it through. If you don't have this mindset of resiliency, you're not going to be able to turn those life circumstances into opportunities, turn those challenges into opportunities to transform, which is so necessary, right? The person that we are today is not going to be the same person that we are when we're financially free or financially abundant, right? We're going to transform into this person that has manifested these things by learning lessons, not only practical information about making money and spending money, but also you're going to transform spiritually. You're not going to be who you are today because on that journey, you're going to grow, right? And if you don't have the mindset of being being resilient and persevering through those challenges and using them to your benefit, it's going to stop you in your tracks and you're never going to get there. So that's the first thing under mindset that you want to make sure you have. You also want to have optimism. So there's lots of research that shows that people that have an optimistic mindset versus a pessimistic mindset are more successful because they think about what they can achieve. They don't base all of their decisions and risk taking off of the past. They're more looking at what can be. And that's definitely a money mindset that you want to have. And you can see how that research makes sense, right? Pessimists are usually more realistic, like they can look at the past and be more realistic about it. However, when it comes to attaining things in the future, they kind of limit themselves. So if you feel like you are falling more into that pessimistic role, you might want to look into what are the limiting beliefs holding you in that pessimistic space. How can you develop a mindset to be more optimistic? So that if you're just joining us, we are talking about how the three things you really need for to have financial abundance. The first thing we're talking about is mindset. You want to have the psychology of perseverance and resiliency. The second thing I talked about is research that supports an optimistic mindset is more likely to gain success. The third thing I want to talk about is gratitude. So, as we're journeying along this journey to become more financially abundant, become financially free, if you're not being able to take in the things that are happening for you and to be grateful for them, and I'm talking about challenges as well as the good things, you're going to miss the journey. You're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to be able to feel fulfilled when you get there. So, gratitude is a really important piece, not only to help you enjoy the journey, but help you really know that each moment you like motivate you along that way, that yes, I am blessed and highly favored and everything that I'm doing is moving me forward, and it can kind of keep you in that optimism and perseverance that you need to keep going as well. The other thing I want to talk about is having an abundance mindset, right? Coming from that place of knowing that there's this flow of give and take. I have a video on abundance mindset. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will find it if you just type in abundance. But it's really just more about, instead of thinking in the scarcity mindset, like there's never enough, shifting your mindset to think, okay, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I know it's coming to me. I know money flows through me. Making money is fun, and there is no competition, right? If I see someone doing something that I want to do, it just means that it's possible. All those ways of thinking that support the abundant flow of in and out of money, you want to kind of develop that in your mindset as well. The last thing I want to say about money mindset, sorry guys, getting a lot of alerts. The last thing I want to say about money mindset is to stay hungry. So you can kind of get complacent or in this position of, once your like business starts making money, or once you start making more money than you were before, you kind of like, oh, okay, this thing is flowing to me kind of easily. You kind of get in this complacent phase once you get like reach a level of safety and security. If you want to manifest financial freedom and financial wealth, there is something to be said about staying hungry even when you start to manifest that money. You want to keep the momentum going so it compounds. And so you want that energy of like wanting more for yourself. How can I continue to evolve? How can I continue to give? How can I give more, grow more? Tony Robbins talks a lot about being able to stay hungry even as we're starting to reach that success is going to help you reach financial freedom that you're actually wanting and go beyond just surviving to thriving to just being completely free. That's me. I'm like, if I can just make this amount, I'm not gonna work anymore. Yes, yes. But maybe it doesn't mean you work. Maybe you just figure out ways to give more, right? But finding some ways that you can be hungry in a way that still makes you happy and vibrate high. Maybe it's investing. So yeah, I agree with that as well. It doesn't always look the same for everyone. Staying hungry for sure. So that's my first tip of the thing that I want you guys to know when it comes to manifesting financial abundance, right? Is that money mindset. The second thing that I think is really important for you to know as you're manifesting money is to know your goal. And what do I mean by that? I really want you to know, why are you trying to manifest financial abundance? Why are you trying to manifest financial freedom? Is it because you think your worth is dependent on achieving this amount of money or success? Because your money does not equal your worth, right? Is it because you think that once you attain this certain amount of wealth or money that you're going to be happy? Well, let me tell you right here, right now, you can be happy in this moment. Matter of fact, that's going to help you get to that financial freedom even faster. You don't have to wait till you become financially free or financially abundant to be happy. You can be happy right here, right now. And money doesn't even necessarily equal wealth, right? There's lots of people that are making money, but they're not wealthy. They don't know how to invest. They don't know how to use it for their happiness. They're still working themselves in the ground or trading time for money, right? So know what is the actual goal, what are the actual things that this money is going to allow you to do, and kind of investigate and make sure that your worth and your happiness isn't dependent on this goal, and really get clear on, if you do have any of that stuff showing up, how can you do the conscious work to dissociate your journey to financial abundance from your self-worth and your happiness, because they're two totally different things. It's just something that you can achieve and allows you more freedom in your life, but it definitely doesn't define you as a person or define the amount of happiness you can have, right? Because there's plenty of people that are happy that don't necessarily have financial abundance or financial wealth, right? So make sure you're really clear on what exactly is the goal when it comes to manifesting financial abundance. So that's number two. If you're just joining us, I'll recap number one and number two. I'm talking about three things you need to know to manifest financial abundance. These are things that I've learned in my own life, as well as lots of the research that I do and like to share with you guys along my journey as well. So the first thing is having a money mindset. And I covered being resilient, being optimistic, having a mindset of gratitude and abundance, and staying hungry. Number two is to know your goal, and essentially to know that this goal of manifesting financial abundance doesn't define your worth nor your happiness, right? So number three is to focus on your money. And this was probably the biggest game changer for me when it came to money flowing to me effortlessly. Because before I started really intentionally applying manifestation techniques, I was just on go, go, go survival mode, right? I wasn't really paying attention to my finances. I wasn't paying attention to money, period. I was just like hustling and I was a burned out hustler, essentially, right? And it wasn't until I stopped and took a hard look at my beliefs around money and also my behaviors around money, so my thoughts and my behaviors and my beliefs, that I realized what was really going on and why I was in this cycle of hustling but not growing financially, right? So focus on your money. What we focus on, we get more of. If you are the type of person that doesn't like to look at your bank account and you're just going, or you don't like to look at how much debt you have, if you don't know those type of numbers, you don't know how much is in your bank account right now, that might be a signal of some shying away or some avoidance that might have some deeper meanings of things like shame or guilt or any other ideas that you might have about money, about greed, right? And you want to look at those things and see what is taking my focus off of actual money, right? Because money is just energy. It's not something that we need to avoid. And especially if we're trying to manifest more of it, it's important to pay attention to it. So that was my first one. Focus on your finances in just a really practical manner, but also get to the emotional reasons why you may not be focusing on your finances right now. And even if you're making a lot of money, right? If you're spending, your expenses are more than what you're bringing in, it's still going to hurt you. And especially if you're not making a lot of money, it's going to be important to take a look at what is really going on underneath the surface. Also, when it comes to focusing on your money, learn the rules, right? This is a practical tip, but it's also a law of attraction tip. The more that you know, the more that you expand your awareness around it, the more that you get into the energy of what money really is as a currency, as a flow, the more that you're going to attract it, and it's going to come to you easily because it's not this foreign thing that you're not playing a game where you don't know the rules, right? And I recommend a book I want to share with you, Tony Robbins, called Money Master the Game, which is really, really, really helpful book on understanding the rules of money and investing and mindset and emotions and all of that around it. There's also a really practical book for you entrepreneurs out there called Creating a Small Business Warren Buffett Would Invest In, that really helped me open my eyes, right? I didn't go to business school, and here I am running this business into the ins and outs of actually running a company. I also have a video coming out this week called How to Use the Law of Attraction to apply to business success. So click the link in my bio, or if you're here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's coming out on Thursday. But really, it's just about learning the rules, paying attention to it, because you don't want to be playing a game where you don't know the rules. Like, who wants to do that? Can you, if you imagine a board game, and if you're competitive like me, that's just torture. That's usually why I actually don't play video games, because I don't know how to play the controller. So no. I love having perspective of money being energy and flow. It makes it so much easier to manage. Yes, I definitely agree. And I feel like looking at money as energy and flow helped me also shift my perspective on it and not give it so much power in a sense of negativity, but changing it to like looking at it in a positive way. Because if I see it as energy, it doesn't seem so daunting as all the other things that we can tie to money. So that's one of the reasons that I like to look at it like that. And a lot of people in the manifestation field as well will explain money in those terms. And I find it helpful to look at it that way too. So that's my third tip. The thing that I wanted you guys to know as far as manifesting financial abundance is really focus on your money. So if you're just joining us, I want to recap for you guys what I went over today. I was talking about 3 tips, 3 things that I wanted you guys to know when it comes to manifesting financial abundance. The first one is to make sure you're attending to your money mindset. You want to develop a mindset of perseverance and resilience, optimism, gratitude, abundance versus scarcity, and staying hungry. The second thing is that we want you to know your true goal for wanting to manifest this financial abundance, and staying close to your why is really important, but also understanding the why nots. Money does not equal your worth, and money definitely does not equal your happiness, right? The third thing I want you to do is to focus on your money. What we focus on, we get more of. So I want you to take a look if you are avoiding looking at your money situation for any reason and any emotional reasons underneath that. And also practically, I want you to learn the rules when it comes to making money, investing money, compounding money, spending money, giving money. Learn the rules, focus on it. Don't just be out here willy-nilly trying to just, what's the word? Sorry, I have pregnancy brain. When you're just doing things without a plan, right? Make sure you have the rules and the know-how to actually navigate this thing and then feel confident when it comes to the energetic flow of money. And like I said, I have a video that I think you guys will find helpful this week. It's about the law of attraction of business success, how to apply law of attraction to your business. I also have a workshop that I'm really excited about this week, a free workshop that starts Wednesday. It's 3 days to detach from the outcome. So if you feel like you're really obsessed or trying to control the outcome of something you're manifesting, or it's hard for you to surrender and let go, and you feel like maybe your dream is taking forever to come true, this workshop is going to be perfect for you. And I want you guys to join me. It's linked in my bio. If you're here on Instagram, it'll be linked in the description here on YouTube. It's completely free because I get this question all the time. How do I let go when I want something really bad? People know that believing and trusting is a really important part of the law of attraction, but sometimes it can be really hard to do. Yay! Oh, I want to talk to you about those ads too. I kind of taught myself. So that's just another one of those things about perseverance. But I hope you guys are able to join me. And I will have live Q&As too, so we can talk and ask questions and make it really interactive, and there'll be prizes as well. Yay, I'm glad you're attending. I hope that you can join me for the lives too as part of the workshop. So that'll be exciting. Do you guys have good information? I'm not ignoring you, YouTube. I like the referral to read to get more informed and knowledge about business. Yes, Tony Robbins, awesome. Gotta love him. I like him because he talks about the emotional, but he also talks about the practical, right? Because it's like, okay, now that I got my mind right, what do I do? So that's the reason I like that book and the other book that I recommended as well. about the small business Warren Buffett would invest in. Um, but if there are no questions, you can DM me on Instagram _Tiffany Shelton. And I love talking about this stuff. Um, I'm going to end this. And if you missed the beginning, you can watch it on Instagram or YouTube. I'm going to save it as an IGTV and as a live here on YouTube. So if you missed it, just be sure to watch the replay. It usually takes me like 5 minutes to get it up and add all the descriptions and all that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I don't see any questions, so I think I'm going, oh, wait. Question. Oh, no. Yes, I will add you. I think you're mentioning adding you to the workshop, Shristi6142. I will DM you the information for sure. Yeah, so if there's no questions now, or if you want to ask me in private, just DM me. If you guys have other topics you want me to talk about on Manifestation Mondays, just let me know and I will get them covered for you guys. That would make me really happy to be able to directly answer your questions. And until next Monday, namaste.